I asked him a simple question. The author of the report says this: the days of the District General Hospital are over, and we need fewer, more advanced hospitals. What can that mean if it doesn't mean cutbacks in departments and closure within existing hospitals?
Mr. Speaker, it means more money for the National Health Service this year, next year and the year after. Money that this opposition will not match. It means a proposal for 150 new polyclinics, which will mean that GPs will be able to undertake operations. It means an improvement in specialist care in London. It means this government prepared to finance the National Health Service. Now, let me just remind the House, Mr. Speaker, if we're updating ourselves on Conservative Party policy, not only will they not match us on health service spending, but they've just issued a report on the future of hospitals where they say that because of their funding mechanism, and I quote, hospitals brings risk of financial failure. It says this will entail risk to the assets necessary for the provision of essential national health services. Now, who is closing hospitals? Is it us or that side? It's the Conservative Party.
I think people will start to conclude that this Prime Minister just can't answer a straight question. Now, he says he wants to listen to people. He says he wants to listen. So will he confirm that the report specifically says that people don't want these changes?
The report's author specifically says, because he's talking about closures, I don't think there will be any need for hospital closures. Mr. Speaker, the opposition want to run a scare campaign about the future. In 1997, there were 300,000 people waiting 6 months or more for operations. It's now in the low hundreds now, and it's thanks to the investment of a Labour government. It wouldn't happen under the Conservatives.
Again, he won't answer the question. And again, he hasn't actually done his homework. I asked him whether London has supported these changes, and the report says in paragraph 36, 58% of Londoners would choose existing hospitals as opposed to investing in fewer, larger hospitals. So people don't like his plan. Will he listen to them?
Mr. Speaker, Lord Darcy is not proposing the closure of existing hospitals. It's hardly surprising if people are asked, do you want to close your hospital, that they might say no. But Lord Darcy is not proposing. What Lord Darcy is proposing is 150 new polyclinics. That means that doctors, consultants into the surgeries to do much needed operations that can be done in a GP surgery. He's proposing the expansion of specialist care. He's proposing that the teaching hospitals are able to do more research. I think the Leader of the Opposition would be better to look at the report before he commented on it.
Just remind him what Sir Harry Darcy says. The days at the District General Hospital are over. We need fewer, more advanced hospitals. That means maternity units go. It means accident and emergency units go. It means specialist services go. Isn't the truth that his health policy is...
Order. The Honourable Lady shouldn't shout, and the Honourable Ladies behind her shouldn't shout either.
The truth is they know this means cuts in NHS services. And isn't the truth his health policy is exactly the same as it ever was? More closures, more removal of services, more job losses. Doesn't this report out today show that all we're going to get is more of the same from a government that's failed?
Mr. Speaker, he says more job cuts. There are 80,000 more nurses in the National Health Service. There are 30,000 more doctors. A&E have 5 million more attendances every year as a result of investment. And as for him and his policy on the National Health Service, he can spout the slogans, he can hold his press conferences, he can issue his glossy booklets. We will get on with running the National Health Service better. He can go for his PR, I'll go for being PM, and we'll get on with the job.